Hello, I am here. We are going to be doing some more of The Watcher. And I am hopefully not going to lose my mind again. So far, I've had a bit of a bad stretch when it comes to playing this game, especially this DLC, where I get stuck in some place, and then I get pissed off, and I start yelling at the game, and then I chill out, end stream, start next stream, do the exact same thing. So, yeah, hopefully this time around I will not be getting incredibly upset at the game. I think that might be overblowing how upset I did get at the game, but yeah. Are we watching with or without binoculars? Well, if you see right here, let me pull up the slideshow. So there's this guy that you're looking at on screen probably right now, yeah. So you're just gonna be staring at this guy for like 2-3 hours, and yeah, that's gonna be the entertainment. How's that sound? All right, let's get into it. Also, welcome, Tom. Do you think this guy knows he's being watched? No, I don't think so. Yeah, like I just have a slight feeling that he's pretty clueless. He's like he doesn't look like the kind of guy to be like observant, you know? He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to think about the world outside of his little box, you know. Anyhow, enough making stupid jokes. Let's get into playing video games. So yeah, I think, do I have the Watcher mod? Yeah, I do. Let me just double check I don't have any other mods. Nope. Alright. So where we left off, it was cycle 53 on Shrouded Coast. I forget what that is, but 53 is quite a bit. Oh, yeah. This is the place with the incredibly, like, horror movie-esque music. Additionally, I forget what I was gonna say. So, different topic. No additionally. Subtractionally, my brain needs extra things. I can accidentally open rifts already. Is that what I've been doing this entire time? Because, yeah, I keep on, like, whenever I use my, my floaty ability. Which ability? This ability. If it'll do it. There we go. Whenever I use this ability, at a higher karma level, I start, like, leaving funky bits in the background. Alright. So, I don't particularly know where to go. Then again, that's a pretty consistent thing amongst Rain World gameplay games. Quite consistent in Rain World. Go to the moths. Oh, that is true. I do need to go do that parkour that I missed out on before, because I didn't have the I didn't have the, what do you call it? Floaty. I didn't have the float ability. So yeah, let me pick up that rock. Thank you. Let me see if I can make my way over to the mobs. I believe this area connects to the mobs. Actually, is that it right there? That looks like Aether Ridge / any of the other moth places. I'll take a look at that. Shrouded Coast should have moths too. It does. Yeah, I remember that. It's got moths kind of around the outside, so. Let me consume my goop. I require my daily rations of orange sludge. Yes, thank you, Lord, for this meal. Just shoving mysterious goop into my mouth. Yes! Delicious! More, please! I would love to eat food. Off to a great start. Have I been to any hellish areas thus far? I have. So, I somehow found my way into the refrigerator aisle of the Aether Ridge area. Death? I think that might be death. I discovered, yeah, the frozen section, the frozen aisle, and, it kind of sucked. Like, a lot. It really sucked, because they jammed as many lizards into every single fucking crevice physically possible. I'm just gonna drop down here for science. Science has been complete. New discovery acquired. Frozen area in Aether Ridge, isn't that just the very windy? Yes. It's just a really windy area in Aether Ridge, in which I died a lot. Like, I kept on trying to get there. I would get there, and then I would, like, accidentally step in the wrong direction or something and get absolutely fucking flung off the edge. It was kind of awful, gotta say. Additionally, they had a bunch of lizards everywhere. And I am told I'm gonna have to go revisit that area eventually, which is, oh, such a glorious thing to know. You know, it's been a hot second since I've asked. However, I will ask for people to let me know if the audio is well balanced. I don't know if stuff has gotten messed around with over time. If I'm in an area with lots and lots of lizards, befriend them. I tried. I actually, so I don't remember if it was last stream, like last Watcher stream, or the one before. I took great efforts to go and give as many lizards gifts as possible. None of them became my friends, but I'm hoping that it, at the very least, led to me not getting charged at by them the second they see me. Okay. So that's that. I didn't have a karma plant, so that's good to know. Now I need to find my way back down. Did I hear the sound for friendship? I heard sounds. How did I get in here? What is this? What is this, like, baby puzzle? What is it? Goo goo gaga. Ora, ora. I can't, like, solve the room. What? Okay, apparently I go down? Oh! Got it. I didn't see that. Alright. I can leave the goop room and instead make my way to next area, which should be... It's in the background. If I can remember how to get there, apparently. I'd love to know. Anytime now. Any day. Any year, any month. The power of God in anime. Oh man, I don't consume either of those two things. I don't have those powers within me. Somebody's gonna need to, like, carry the godliness. I'm not that skilled at being godly. Okay, lizard. I forgot that I can't meow. Please don't knock me off of that. Oh yeah, this little section. Oh, that guy. There we go. Please don't. Oh. Not being able to absolutely. The fact that I can't press a button and make a funny little noise is such a shame. Oh wait, I can press a button and make a funny little noise. It's so funny. It's totally not destroying the ears at all. I apologize if that was too loud. However, we can loop back around and ask, is the audio balanced all right? How's the audio? How are we feeling on the audio right now? Wasn't loud? You're just bleeding from your chest now? Eh. You'll survive. For the longest time, I only heard like the first couple layers of that. Oh. The first couple layers of that threat music. Ridgeworks. Hey there, guy. No. Oh, fuck. Take that. You're not my friend, but at the very least, he's not fucking with me. I don't remember what Ridgeworks was all about. Hi. Oh, hey. There's something to get up there. What was I saying? I think I was saying something and then forgot. And then I forgot that I forgot. Man, one of a kind streamer. One of a kind streamer. Really, real top notch. So it's the same for me that the entire first room is uncovered after going through a portal. Oh, had I not been there before? Is that like not a place I've seen? Because there's so many new things. I have no idea what I have seen and haven't seen. Ooh, boomerang thing. I still don't know what this is. Can I eat it? No, I can't. Let me see if I can hit a hamster with it. What's this do? Interesting. Show the portal connection thing next time I sleep or die. Got it. Will do. I have no idea what the boomerang does. Is it just like a better rock? That's what it seems to be at the very least. It seems to just be a rock that it does the boomerang. It doesn't seem to be coming back to me when I throw it though. It doesn't do the whole boomerang wraparound thing. You'd probably chalk that up to the fact that Slugcat probably has no fucking idea how to throw a boomerang. Right in an open area? Alright. I will be entering an open area soon, so might as well. Right. I just remembered. Lighting. It really helps the camera when my face is properly lit and I'm not shrouded in darkness. There's just no... Yeah, so I tried going down, and my guy just decided not to go down. Oh, man. That is going to be the first death of many where my reaction speed is not the issue. You know? And it's something that will eventually be jammed into my brain that I have to accept as, like, a fact. I can't always expect to win when I do the right thing. Is the best way to say it. Sometimes Rain World decides I die. Ugh. All right, I gotta make sure that I'm not entering this stream with a bad attitude. Because as I said at the start, this red is amazing. You hope you'll meet him. I'll meet him in open space fighting a certain other creature. You've said something foreboding today. You have given me feelings of dread. you have evoked emotions that I'm not sure I want to grapple with while playing the almost rage game. Red lizards. Red lizards are the fucking school bully. I don't see how people like them, other than they're cool. they're assholes. They're big and mean, and they bully everything. The only reason why you would like them is that they are cool and they have an aesthetic. Oh, hey, Cyan. By the way, so I don't know how many people in the community speak multiple languages. I don't know how many people are even here. If reds are the school bullies, then blues are the bullied weak nerd. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't know how many people speak speak multiple languages in this small community that we have gathered. Oh. Okay, I didn't want that spear anyways. Bye. But for those who do speak multiple languages, like, properly, you probably have run into the issue where you forget a word in one language and you just fill in that word using the other, like, the word in the other language. Now, oh, yeah. Mobs are scary. I pissed it off. Oh, hi. Oh. But what I was saying before, I do that with, like, I speak a little bit of French. Not a lot of French, just like a teensy little bit of French, mostly English. However, there is one word that I consistently forget in English, and my brain tries to autocorrect it to the French word, and it confuses the hell out of me, because I have no idea how that is, like, managed to occur. What kind of brain synapses led to me? It's almost. I forget the word almost, and in my mind, my brain goes, say presque. Say the word presque, which is almost, but in French. And I'm rolling the R in a very bad way, but by bad, I mean, I just suck at speaking French. But, I don't know. I speak English, and I'm rarely speaking French on stream. It doesn't make sense to me. Alright, let's get rid of that squid kid, It's Dainai. Benai? Benay? Bunny? Funny. Or fast? Wait, fast is the word? Okay, so you can't make that jump. I should have realized that the first time. I was complaining before about unfair deaths. That one was completely justified. I fucked up. It's fast. It's just like it's the word for fast, or it is fast. Like the word fast means something different in German. These are different things, and my brain cannot comprehend the difference. All right, time to go through and grab a bunch of this junk again. All right. Fast? Oh, I see. Got it. Oh yeah, schnell. I forgot about that. That's one of the few German words that I do know. Or at least I've heard a reasonable amount of times. Because I used to play TF2. I say used to, as if I've, like, moved away from TF2 because of because of problematic tendencies or some shit. I just haven't played the game in a hot minute. But you do hear a lot of assorted German words in that game. Actually, now that I think about it, in TF2, you don't hear a lot. You hear, I think the spy says a lot of French words, and the medic says a lot of German words. Otherwise, they don't, like, the characters don't really speak their respective languages. Interesting. Somebody could probably very easily prove me wrong. I would not be able to confirm or deny. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you guys can duke that out. Yeah, so the full version of this track is pretty cool. It's just when it's only this part, it's kind of like, why are you trying to be scary? Fuck you. Ooh, boy. Oh, fuck you! You dickhead. Fuck you. It was a ghost. Ooh. A ghost threw a rock at you. So I do use... Yeah. I've realized that using the invisibility is actually helpful. Who could have fucking thunk, eh? Using the invisibility as a prey animal is useful. It's crazy. Where am I going? Fucking directions. I think I'm on the lowest karma level I can be. Yeah, I should just focus on getting to the area that I want to be in. I don't need to den right now. Howdy there, fellas. Yeah, no, the portals being added to the map is incredibly useful. Something's angry at me. I'm glad that they are actively adding stuff to this. Oh, yeah. I've almost got it. Aha! I escaped. Fucking dumbass bug. And now you don't know where I am. It was always kind of weird to me that when you, yeah, I was lucky. When you piss off a drop wig, they kind of just know where you are for the next minute and a half. Like they will follow you. I suppose they're the only other animal who has the sideways vision that we appear to have. Imagine, okay, I just thought of an awful idea. Imagine first-person Rain World. How awful would that be? The sheer brute power of wanting to catch his prey. Yeah, no, it's it's like they're just really poor sports and they work out of spite. So so they're like, "Oh yeah, I set up this trap. I'm totally going to get him this time." Oh! Fuck you! I was saying something. Rude fucking ass pink lizard. I should have known that the pink lizard would have spontaneously combusted out of the bottom of the thing. This death was so predictable. What do you mean? Usually there are like little pink thingamajigs that show up outside of their dens when they exit. I was looking for that and I thought I was safe. That's a lot of the issues that I have with this game. It teaches me to do something to avoid dying, and then, well, yeah, of course he'd exit again, but I thought he would, like, you know, the thing would show up. Because when the game conditions me to think, okay, if it's a little pink blob at the end of a den pipe, there's a lizard gonna be coming out. When the game conditions me to think that, I don't suspect that the lizard is going to pop out without it. Which I'm finding is a lot of the issues with this game. Maybe notably just this DLC, but probably the entire game. I'm just used to the rest of it. Because, like, I want to be able to play the game, and I want to get, like, good at the game. I spent a good while practicing my movement just so that I'd be okay at the game. But then the game keeps on pulling fast ones on me. Changes the rules. Red lizards are able to bite every frame. It really kind of feels like it. Because anytime I am near a red lizard, they will grab you from as far as physically possible. So I could definitely imagine that the way that works is just lizards are constantly seeing if they can grab you. Like, or rather, the red lizards are constantly seeing if they can grab you, and so they bite you always from the maximum range. As opposed to the other lizards who they have to, like, you know, not. Although, I could be incorrect about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Stepping on the lizard's head apparently, tipped it off as to, where I was. Alright. Now hopefully, since the pink lizard is over there, I won't have to deal with it. Oh, hopefully. wrong portal. Let's just scoot right back to where I was. I went through, I was going towards the wrong portal that entire time. What portal is it, though? I think it goes to the place, to the, like, frigid area. Or eventually gets there. That's the portal that I grinded to get through, a couple streams ago. Hello. What's up? How is life? Oh man, I am so lost. Oh wait, that's where I need to go. I need to go through here. Whee! Ow. Why is the channel redeem poop? No, it's mud. It's not poop. Poop would be, like, I don't know, gross. It's mud. Am I sure? Yep. I mean, just hover over it. You'll see. In fact, it's not just mud. It's mud! Exactly. It's mud! Yay! Mud! That's a lot of squid cicadas who just appeared out of that. Alright, so let me try to make this jump, but better. Because, I didn't do good before. So this time, I'm not going to jump from here and smash my face on it. I'm going to jump from, oh. Wait, I can't jump from here either. Can I? I can, okay. Whew. I thought I'd like soft locked myself there. But alas, I did not. That is a wall. Let's see. Threat music is happening. I sure hope it's not the fucking eye bug that's causing the threat music. Or maybe that's just the natural ambience of somebody playing a singular kick drum semi-rhythmically. It's getting louder. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Why is it getting louder? You're gonna cause me to have like a fucking panic attack. You can't just play Rain World threat music and not have a threat on screen. Oh, there is no fucking way a single blue lizard is causing the threat music to happen. Oh my goodness, the scariest thing in the game. A singular blue lizard. Oh wow, a second blue lizard. I sure am done for. What's up, Big Bug? You made the wrong choice. Now where's the carcass? 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 Where's the fucking Gig Bug? Well, there goes that plan. I was gonna give the egg bug carcass to the fucking lizard to get some lizard rep. But alas, game said no. Blue friend was almost made. But alas, I did not. A blue friend I did not make. Oh wait, I want to go up. Actually, I don't know most of this. Woo! Fuck you! No! Fuck you again! No! Ha! Ah! Yeah! Okay, you can take that. You can take that. Sure, go right ahead. The meal's yours. I'm full, you know. I would partake, but I'm all full. You see. All right. Potential white friend. I've got a lot of white friends. We don't need more. Is there a spear there? There's not a spear there. There's a lizard there, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna not go that direction. Ah, blue lizard. The bane of my fucking existence. Actually, it's not. Blue lizards are kind of dweebs, so. Not really the bane of my existence. Yeah, where am I going exactly? There's apparently a pipe there, I guess. Okay, can I please go up? Oh, you want to jump down instead of up. Got it. You know what, Slugcat? I respect that. I respect that you want to go down instead of up, because it would make you die faster. And you just really, really want to die, apparently. Okay. Alright, buddy. Yep. Pass on by. Get the hell out of here. Ooh, a floating rod. Ooh. Ooh. It's a floating rock. Ooh. I love purposefully voice cracking like that. It's very funny to me. Oh, I see. It's a hidden pipe inside of this pipe. But you know, purposefully voice cracking was something that I found really funny when I was younger, and I gotta say, I still find it pretty funny. Being able to just go it's just stupid. It's a stupid noise. Alright, we are back here. Okay, there's a den nearby, so I will make my way over to it. Equations. There's mathematics happening within that cube. Is this where I think it is? No, it isn't. Come on. Up. Show the portal thingy once I sleep. I will try to remember. There are a lot more egg bugs in these DLC locations than there were in the vanilla game. I wonder why. Would there happen to be a law implication? Alright, let's see. How do I access the things? There it is, okay. So yeah, this is my collection of bubbles. Aether Ridge is where I'm at. That connects to the Badlands. Whoa. Oh yeah, they added these little borders. Badlands. Oh, this place was actually it wasn't that bad. The like cicada things, or I guess the locusts, were an interesting hazard. But yeah, no, I'm currently in Aether Ridge. Apparently. and it's like half rot, half sunshine and rainbows, I guess. I still don't know what these golden rings look. I was in cold storage. Yeah. That's what I mean. That's the frozen aisle. That's the freezer section of the store that is Aether Ridge. And let me tell you, it sucked. It sucked so much. It was awful. It was painful. I didn't like it. Interestingly, this is pointing me. Cold storage and Aether Ridge are two different areas. I thought that Aether Ridge encompassed a lot of areas. I might be mistaken. I don't know. But I'm not sure what this is. I think I have to find my way to this from another direction if I want to get in there, because that's how I... Oh, wait, no! The things that said, like, there is a presence here... yeah, I know, this is cold storage. But... For this one, I think I need to find the next echo. And then I'll be able to get into that question mark thing. Hopefully. I'm already yawning. This bodes well. Okay. Now let's see what exactly there is to find in here. That pipe leads somewhere. Good noise. That's a good noise. Hey, I picked up... Fuck you. Fuck you. You hear me? Holy shit, he just did a backflip. Never mind. You're kind of awesome. Can you come down here so I can drag you back to my home? Like one of the lizards? Was I in a sub-region there? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, fuck you! Get over here! Interesting maneuver that just happened. Hey, buddy. What? Hey. Grab him. Grab him, game. Game. When I press grab button, you grab. That's how it works. That's how it's worked. How it's always worked. What is happening? Thank you. Holy shit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna build up a little bit of a karma repertoire. If I can get back up there. You really need to see my reaction for? Well, it had the push thing, where the wind shoved me around. What else did it have? Oh. I can't get up there. Unless I float. I can't float. Alright, fine. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. There's a lot of things that I've reacted to in cold storage and other things. Like there was, the lizards in cages. That was a weird thing. That implied interesting things for the game, but I don't know if that is necessarily an Omega Lol thing. Yeah, okay, fuck that. Fuck that guy. He wasn't even cool anyways. I don't even think he's cool. You know where that is? It's not the sub-region. Yeah, okay. So then I was in the main area. Oh! I love when the lizards grab outside of their reach. I love when they like just slip right past you, but they still grab you. A really cool thing that they can do. He did charge at me. He charged at me, but I went over his head. And then I zooped into his mouth. Alright, I'm gonna try to build up a slight karma repertoire. Hopefully, I can. Probably, I cannot. How much max karma do I have? I don't remember. We will have to review that when I get the next doohickey. Oh, okay, so that's just like a one-way thing. Unless... Aha! You see, that movement training did me good. I can do the down spears now. Yeah! Look at me go. I'm fucking awesome. And somebody's tumbly is grumbly. Oh, is this like background music? Not sure. Alright. Grab those. Who the fuck is threatening me? Is that blue lizard threatening me? Is he the one that's causing my slug cat to have a fucking panic attack? If I was Gourmand right now... Ah! I just ate that through the wall. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! You're the worst kind of lizard. Yippee! Yay! Yippee! Yeah! Yeah, ha-ha! You found me! I don't know why I'm a Korok now. Fuck you. And he didn't see a thing. Oh. That was Hawo who did that. Hello, Hawo. How is? How are? Hmm? Oh, I remember this. Glad we're of Shrouded. Probably not for that long. That place seems to be a bit of a crossroads when it comes down to it. Ugh. Shrouded is kind of nice. I mean, there's a lot less environmental hazards in Shrouded, so I can give it that. This is a new place? New place. I probably die if I try going down there, so I'm not going to. Map is confusing, as usual. Rain World map is confusing. Crazy. You gonna come through? No? Okay. Aether and Shredded Coast are another level. Yeah. Okay. This... I seem to have not explored that much of this area. So I'm going to try to explore more of this area. Ooh. That's not a good, happy jump. That's a sad, not good jump. Yeah. That's a lot of lizards. Yep. Double checked. Still a lot of lizards. Triple check. Yep. That's a lot of lizards. Right there. Yep. Still lizards. Alright. And now we schmoove. That was close. It was. Wasn't gonna bring it up, but in fact it was pretty damn close. I'm just gonna let these fellas do their... Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna leave apparently. That's a lot of animals that showed up in that one spot the second I went there, huh? That scavenger's having a fun time. Give me that. I love pissing off the scavengers just for the sake of pissing them off. It's a very enjoyable pastime. Theft? Yes. You know the classic saying, be gay, do crimes. I'm fulfilling at least half of that. I'm gonna need another spear, buddy. They probably dropped a couple. Yeah, there's one. That's a string of bats. Did you see that? There was a bunch of bats just stuck on one another. Ooh. How high up is that? Oh man, I'm gonna need another spear. Well, once this lizard fucks off. Ow. Damn. Good aim. Oh, there's a spear. Perfect. Alright. And there we go. We're good. Hello there, scavenger. I'm not here to... Ow. I'm here to hurt you. I was gonna say I'm not here to hurt you. Yeah. I think you deserved that. You can keep that as a souvenir. Bye-bye. Random war. Yep. What they called me back in college. It's what they called me back in university. They called me back in trade school. They didn't call me any of those things ever. I hope my arty skills have improved. I do want to revisit the arty campaign just to see if I've gotten any better. I think I'll do that at some point in the future after I have finished The Watcher. The water. Come on. Up. Up. There we go. This is not where I thought I'd be led. I'm gonna go back. Yep. Yep. Meadow Arty campaign raiding tolls. If the Arty campaign on Rain Meadow isn't still like buggy, absolutely. That'd be very fun. Because I think it was Spearmaster camp. No, it was the Hunter campaign. We got as many people as possible to be both Spearmasters and Hunters, and absolutely demolished any of the elite animals that would show up. I think we managed to take down a red lizard or two and an invisible red centipede. So, fairly okay feats of fighting prowess. Artie and Spearmaster is also a good combo. I was wondering about that when I first messed around in Rain Meadow, whether Artie would be able to make Spearmaster's spears into explosive ones. It makes sense that they would. Ooh, boy. That gave me a fucking heart attack. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Alright, have I gone through this? No, I have not. Scavenger toll. Or, not a toll, just a trade area, I guess. Might take one of these. And, one of these. Just in case I have to get past a scavenger toll. That's why Skugs always have to carry a weapon. Yeah, no. There's a reason why they've always got that thing on them. I don't know why I said that like that. That is entirely unlike me to say words like that. Although, what is the English language for if not to make up and say stupid words? I mean, it's the fucking English language. You get to just say shit. Saying words is something I do? Maybe. Occasionally I say words. You don't have to put pressure on me to be like, oh yeah, I say a lot of words. Blast Deck. Okay, yeah, so Blast Deck is a sub-region of, well, this is the other region, or the place we just came from was Ridgeworks. And Ridgeworks is pretty obviously Aether Ridge. Because it's Ridgeworks. Guess here's where Selenation used to connect to. Selenation? I forget what that would happen to be. Boy. But the adventure there. Okay. Do this. So, these areas, maybe not like Aether Ridge in the Badlands, but I definitely had a feeling that these areas generally never doesn't take bubble weed. I just kind of assumed I'd be fine. I assumed that I wouldn't need it. And hey, would you look at that? I didn't need it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I assume that most of these places do actually interconnect in some way. I'm just not sure how. Like, obviously, fucking Badlands wouldn't really make sense to connect to, say, Aether Ridge and stuff, but, okay. You know what? I won't go back down there, because you are being so rude about it. Yep, nope, I'll just continue on my merry way. Hey, buddy. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Oh, you want to try it again? Oh. I love being a dumbass. Okay, perhaps I should be a little bit more intelligent. Don't notice me. Streamer bullies local animal. That'd be a hell of a stream. Imagine, imagine like an IRL stream where it's just some dude who runs around scaring pigeons. They're just like, ha! Running down the street, screaming at birds. I feel like that'd be awesome. Are there platforms there? I really can't tell. Oh, hey! I've been here. Well, yeah, no fucking duh, me. That's a rough jump. That's incredibly precise. Well, I hit a den, so I can get back up here real easy. Hopefully. No time to be goofy. Take my time. Thank you. All right. Grass here. Yeah, you turn around. Get your ugly face out of here. Somebody who sneezes more than 3 times. No, I think they go to jail. I think that's the rule. Ho! I wasn't paying attention. Now go into the. By the way, I brought the little bubble fruit thing to the acid milk thing specifically to test whether or not it would work. And then I got ambushed by the blue lizard who was secretly chasing after me the entire time. Did I get to eat the karma plant? I'm not sure. Hopefully. I did? Okay. That's fine. Now, I think I have a solution to make sure this doesn't happen again. Spring is approaching your allergy season. Oh yeah, it's pretty much springtime here at this point. Actually, that's a lie. It still occasionally snows because I'm in fucking Canada. And that lizard will no longer be an issue for me. And I can test out this little hypothesis that we have. I have a feeling that the bubble fruit might just disintegrate. If I'm being honest. Didn't realize I have it this cold. Canada is bad. In terms of weather, Canada gets really fucked up and annoying weather. It's got cold, dry winters and incredibly hot, humid summers. It's not very pleasant, gotta say. Can I go back into the hole? Can I go back? Oh, okay. So not only did the game not let me go back into the hole, even though I was pressing the buttons to, but in addition to that, when I threw the rock that the game typically lets me hit enemies with when they grab me in the first, like, few seconds, it just decided that this time it didn't work. So now I get to go on the whirly wheel! Merry-go-round, that's the name! Fuck! Well, I can... You once sneezed 20 times in a row. That sounds like it probably hurt. Given that this rumor is true. Alright, let's see. Where am I being taken? Oh. There we go. This is why I've been getting angry at the game these past few streams. And I don't know if this is like a specifically... I don't know if this is like a specifically Watcher thing, where a lot of the conventions that have been laid out are now being fucked with, or if this is just a Rain World thing and I got used to the other slugs. But it kind of sucks. It's kind of like, pardon my French, but it sucks dick and balls. That room looked bad. I didn't even pay attention. It's certain regions. Because they're, like, it's certain regions, but then in addition to those certain regions, I also have to deal with, like, basic mechanics that are being messed with. For example, the game always, or almost always apparently, allows you to hit a lizard with a rock if you press the throw button just after they've grabbed you. This is like a consistent thing I've been able to do in the game. And then occasionally it just decides that it's not, it doesn't work that way anymore. Which I gotta say is pretty awful. It's not fun. I don't always hit. I mean, the thing is, I understand that in the case where I am, like, I just missed somehow, you know? In that circumstance, it would make sense that my attack missed, and thus I did not kill the enemy and did not get out. However, when the game so consistently lets you do a thing, and then fucks you over randomly, and just decides that it's not a thing you can do anymore, it's a problem. It's annoying, it's inconsistent, and a problem. Hello there, Blue Lizard. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like you. Isn't he lovable? Yeah, I love this little guy. He's awesome. So cool. He's so full of whimsy, fun, and joy. Okay, that was me. that was my fault. was just the game. That was just the game. Oh. Yes. Oh, it got bitten by a rotten lizard. Damn. But yeah, the fact that the game obfuscates the background like that. Oh, that's not a wall jump thing. It could, however. No. No, it's not that either. That's also a rotten lizard. I was holding to... Like, that was me. I know how to call when I fucked up. I held to pounce, not realizing that I was still in a crawl space, and so I did the slide instead. That was me. That was my own fuck up. Rotten lizards hurt your soul. Yeah, no, they do. They did really good. The devs of the game did really good making the rotten lizards sound like they were in constant pain. Because, yeah, no. The noises they make are pretty bad. Pretty sad. Pretty schmad. Okay, I no longer have float. That's fine, I guess. I didn't really need it. All right. Grab that so I actually have food. Alright. That's another rotten lizard. And that's another circumstance in which I need a spear. Okay. So I need 2 spears to get up there. That... I got this? I don't... Oh my goodness! Oh no! What? It's just bringing me along for the ride. Okay. You know what? Thank you. That worked to my complete advantage. What the hell? Where did this come from? I don't know. I mean, I suppose it does make sense that the rot... The rot... We could see the rot taking over the hunter, right? So obviously the rot, in its, like, form of, like, the daddy long legs, had to take over something. And I suspect it was also lizards. Probably. The daddy long legs probably propagated from lizards initially. He doesn't have his tongue out. I'm chilling. colon D to colon other D. Why did I make Aether Ridge stinky? Slugcats don't shower. I don't know. I don't even know what you're referring to by stinky. Holy shit. I'm the Watcher. Look at me, watch. I'm watching all over the place. Look at me fucking go. I'm so fucking good at watching. Oh. Oh yeah, this is jump and you'll get taken away by the fucking sky. Ooh, boy. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Game? Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay. So this is a portal I've already been through. I don't want to go through it again. Yeah, I know where this leads. No, come on. That's really annoying. Why did they decide to just put a portal there? Where it's an active, like, problem. I know that I can go back through the portal at the very least. But that's obnoxious. Coral Caves. That it is. The place that everybody appears to hate. Let me see if there's anything here that I haven't discovered. There's that stuff here. Alright, let me back through. Thank you. If it wouldn't be so suffering. Yeah. Alright. Now let's see if I can make these jumps. Okay. So I've made it back up here. This has got the wind going on. That's fine. As long as no lizards spontaneously explode out of the walls, we should be doing fine. Oh, this is a lot goopier. This has, like, rot residue or whatever it is. Interesting. So that just passes through that. Pretty tree. Yeah, it's like the tree that it's like the trees that you see in Signal Spires, except minus the like glass leaves that they appear to have. Okay, this is somewhere I haven't been. Maybe? Yeah, this is new. There's a spear in here that I can take over to the next area. There is. You see, I don't know why Slugcat just let go there. There are a lot of things that just occasionally happen that piss me off. These abrupt transitions between fairly rotten rooms and rooms with no rot at all. It is kind of weird. However, oh, there's nothing up here. There could be something said about the fact that perhaps some of the rooms that are rotten aren't actually rotten. Because that goopy room that we saw before, there doesn't appear to be a death gradient here. Please tell me I'm correct. Okay, there isn't. Those rooms, they kind of just resembled what the Watcher looked like, or what the Watcher start is. Yeah. I can't crouch here, apparently. There we go. Is there anything to gain from going over there, though? Looks like there might be. Somebody joined in and immediately tried posting a link. Links don't work in the chat. Also, did you literally just show up in the chat to say to follow somebody? Because the link doesn't work, and that's really funny. Okay, so now I'm starting to find completely new areas. Oh, that sucks. I can't get up there safely. Ever found this area? Well, I don't think I can... Okay. Okay, I can semi-safely... I was gonna say I can semi-safely wall jump. However, occasionally, slugcats don't wall jump. Occasionally, slugcats choose to wall fall. Because, grabbing onto the wall for dear life is a thing that sentient beings would do, and video game characters do not. That sucked. Alright, well, I'll try going to the coral caves because this area kind of sucks. And the coral caves, at the very least, doesn't have death pits. At least not in the same sense. Did that dude just join into the thing and leave immediately? Oh, okay. They did not. If they did, I might have banned them from the chat because that is legitimately just a bot in that case. Oh, forgot I had to do this parkour. Well, I no longer have to worry about karma requirements, I guess. Brother, buddy, I am invisible! I am not visible to the naked eye! How? Fuck you! Get off me! Fucking... Mods don't seem to care about invis in the current patch. That sucks. That is awful. In reverse, you think moths aggro you especially? Okay, if that's like a gameplay feature, maybe it's okay. However, that's never been a thing. When was that a thing? Okay, if I try going invisible again and then the moth immediately aggroes me, then it's probably a thing. But again, kind of weird to have a thing like that. That's like playing the Artie campaign and then there being a type of scavenger that gains health from getting exploded. Like, that's kind of stupid. Gotta say. Okay, again, I am being bitter. I should not be focusing this much on the negatives of the game, and I should just appreciate. Scav King tanks explosions. Well, he's supposed to be a challenge, not just an everyday enemy you run up against occasionally. Oh boy, okay. So, let me see if I can time this correctly. Okay. Thank you for the fall. There's no way somebody saw that absolute prime gameplay and went, I'm gonna follow that guy. Thank you for the follow. That is a very nice thing to do in this moment of my fucking turmoil. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my desk fan. I'm getting riled up. Ayo, do you guys know each other, or are you just saying ayo? Oh, okay. Yeah, it really feels like a lot of the people who show up in my chat for Rain World know each other. Especially Cheese Grater. But, it's probably because Cheese Grater spends nothing, or does nothing other than hanging out on Rain World. Oh, guys, would you look at that? My water bottle's empty. Looks like we gotta take a break, guys. Guys, looks like we gotta take a break. Yeah, oh, no. We gotta take a break now. In actuality, it has been an hour and a half, but, yeah. Probably back in like 3 minutes. Cloud is here. He's gonna be my moral support. Except for when he leaves, which is probably gonna happen in a few minutes. Everybody say hi. Hi. You can't see him anymore, but he's over there now. Oh, wait. Gonna. Come on, buddy. He's smelling the ground. he's got his nose right up on the ground. You can't hear the game right now, however, it is mostly the sound of lizards crying. Wait, hold on. There he is. Look at the guy. He's immediately wanting to get out of my room. All right. He is very fluffy. All right, back to the game. Okay. By the way, I drank a lot of water. That was like, this thing is, how much water is in this? Okay, there's 700 milliliters of water in this, and I chugged the entire thing in one go. I mean, a little less than the entire thing. But that was a lot of water. I typically sip my drinks. I don't tend to jam them and the entirety of them into my gullet. You know what? A victory. As long as he stops chasing me around, it's a victory. Shit, he's chasing me around again. You're ready to type skill issue? Thank you. I'm glad to have consistent and everlasting support in my endeavors on stream. Oh, okay. It's called problem solving. Okay. How do I hit the thing? I keep on missing the timing. It's down and then... Alright, you know what? I'll mess around with that on my own time later. I spent a while trying to learn how to do the slide pounce roll thing. And then I fucked up. Skill solution? Holy shit. Solve for E. Okay. I didn't mean to throw that spear, but that's fine. There's a second spear. Wait, no, I don't want to do the full jump. That's a moth. Okay, so I am going to assume... Going to make the assumption... that the moth is more likely to aggro if I'm invisible. Am I correct about that? Okay, it would appear as though for the for the most part, yes? Okay. Now it would be absolutely lovely if I had 2 spears. However, that's not something I have access to. So I'm gonna have to try to do this with 1. Okay, so make sure I'm facing to the right. Gonna hold down the right. Down. Oh, I can just do that? Intriguing. I didn't know that. That's very useful information. And we're back here. What's this red thing? Ah! I see the red thing now. This is a good red thing. I do wonder what is so volatile about this red cloth wrapped around the spear's head. Because obviously, something to do with the cloth makes the spear explosive. Right? Because if it's soaked in gasoline, gasoline doesn't actually. Artie's pure materialized, maybe. Oh, hi, guy. Throw spear, throw spear. Why did spear not throw? Also, this is bullshit. Here, actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold to the right because there's a wall to the right. Yes, it worked. For once, something worked. The game fucking worked. Fuck. No. Okay, I'll do the same thing again. Hold to the right. Hold completely to the right. Yes. Holy shit. It works. The strategy works. But now he's just fucking camping. Oh wait, no, he's got a vulture there. I didn't even realize there was a vulture there. Okay. So now we see. What's up, buddy? You ready to go on a wild ride? Okay, I gotta move. Whoop, yep. Enjoy Barnacle Land, Mr. Moth. All right. Okay. So we have places to go and things to do and people to see and places to do and people to do and people to see and places to see and do. And sea-doos to see. That's right. I bought ski-doo. I don't know. Words are hard. Entertainment is hard. Words. I know. Crazy. What are you? Huh? Excuse me? What the fuck is that thing? What is that? Come say hi to it? No! I frankly don't want to. I really, really don't want to. I have a feeling it might lead to my death if I do that. Ah, the endless ocean. Hey, I think I see another one of those things down there. And there's a Leviathan. That's not a Leviathan. Oh, I've done something very stupid. I've trapped myself. Yeah, there's no rocks here. I see the fucking, like, gnashing teeth in that little pitcher plant of a thing. I don't want to... You said it, Hawa. You said it. You said it better than I ever could. Sometimes the game doesn't care how skilled you may be, how much effort you put into a fight, how many times you stab a lizard, because you just die. It's just, you're destined to, you're supposed to. I do not envy speedrunners of The Watcher one bit. Because I know that people are going to want to speedrun this game. And I know that it's going to be awful to speedrun this game. You watched one today? It was fine? Really? The weakest ass lethal bite. Yeah, I know. That's more why I am not happy with the fact that I died there, because it bit me for like half a second and still it was lethal. Like, come on. That's kind of garbage. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. But I suppose we're picking fights with blue lizards today. At a certain point, I really just don't know what to do. Because, like, when I'm playing a game, I rely on it being consistent in order to have a frame of reference, in order to be able to play the game, in order to better myself and better my skills at the game. 33.3% chance. That's... yeah, 1/3% chance to die on a single bite is pretty bad. Okay, here, let me see if I can warp out of here. It might not work because I don't have any Karma Flower. It worked. Where am I now? Outer Rim. I don't know if I've been here. It's very goopy. Is this goop or mud? Oh yeah, that's mud. Does that mean I get to deal with the locusts again? Also green instead of blue or orange. Go left. Did I TP without Karma Flower before? No, I think I've always TP'd with the Karma Flower. Interesting music, gotta say. I hope that they add layers to it soon. Now, what did that do? Like, was that like a bad thing for me to TP without a Karma Flower? That doesn't look like Death Pit. Depends. Alright. Not sure what that means. Okay, we're dealing in mud today. Mud! Now hopefully the mud is the same as the other mud. Don't know why it wouldn't be, but hey, this game really likes being bad. That effect. An interesting effect. I just insulted the game. I've been doing that. This entire stream, I've been insulting the game. Well, not necessarily insulting as much as criticizing. but I have been making negative comments towards the game. Oh. This is funny little puzzle here. Good thing I have mud on me so I can slip and slide. Oh, wait, did that actually make my slide better? I feel like I slid a little further than I normally would. Oh. This is like a living area, it looks. Like, looking at this, that's just like a railing. Or at least an area where people would be walking around. Those previous areas, like blast deck stuff, they didn't really resemble places where people would be. And I guess we don't necessarily know how big the ancients were, but this is the first place, or that was the first hint of, like, a walkway area, you know? Maybe I just haven't been observant, though. It's very possible. So you told me to go left earlier, and I've decided to go right, because, I'm smart, I guess. Wait, is this where I started? Did I just loop? Yes. Yes, I did. I just looped. Good. Well, now I know how that works. Let's go the other left. I just came from there? Yeah. But there's this up here that I can go. Alright. Gotta get the tiniest bit of extra height. You like the shiny sand in the air? Yeah. I've been enjoying the small effects that have been added in to, like, backgrounds and stuff. And initially I got a little bit tricked into thinking that was echo dust. It very much is not echo dust, but it's pretty apparent once you think about it for a fucking second. There we go. Okay, so if I can get to that one. Is there any higher a perch so that I can sit? Look like it. Ooh, boy. Is that a being, or is that just regular rot? Do I food? I have 2 food. I don't food. And I don't think I should be taking these into my body. I have a feeling that probably has something to do with the lizards who are dying. Oh. I can just stand there. Oh god, I just thought about, imagine you'd reds are only to bite every second frame. Doesn't make me feel much better. Imagine the feeling of, like, wading through a knee-deep mud pool and stepping in the rot. Like, what that would feel like. Presumably, like, actual regular rot. Slightly fuzzy, gross, squishy. Except it tries to eat you this time. Like, that would be foul. Absolutely foul. Oh. Hey, this is Badlands. Or at least we're making our way to where Badlands is, I think. Are these the... No, they're not. They're not the collectibles. Unless they are, and they just haven't been implemented yet. This is like the Badlands if it's been overtaken by rot. Or not quite overtaken, but, you know. Injected with rot. Rain World and DST, whenever you let food and rot. That would be an amazing thing. Like, rotten food in DST becomes an actual, like, hazard. And it takes 200 spear hits to kill. like a Don't Starve Together spear hit counts as one spear hit in Rain World. I think that'd be funny. Green? I wonder if there have been any, like, Rain World DST mods. They seem a little bit kind of on the opposite ends of the gaming spectrum, per se, but I don't know. Would be interesting. There's probably a Slugcat character in Don't Starve. Check the workshop? Oh, or rather, checking the workshop. Why? Okay. So on that pole, I stand upright. What? This is a one-way drop? Oh, okay. What do you mean it's a one-way drop? Do you mean like I get to the top and then it's a pipe that I could have gotten? I did get a glimpse of more of those large things that I was climbing there. There's the 3 base Slugcats as characters. Who could have thunk? These 2 rooms are probably not connected. Oh wait, no, it looks like they might be. It looks like if I fall down from this room, I won't die instantly. Okay, yippee. Yippee yahoo wahoo. You said go left. There's nowhere else to go left. Oh. There's one more place to go left. Alright. Those are definitely pole plants. They have the red on them. Unless they're just muddy. Oh. Rock came back to me. This is left. Gotcha. Now this is strongly resembling an area I've already been. Then again, consistency between different areas and their aesthetics is... it makes sense. Not like a strange thing. Alright, I gotta skedaddle. I gotta get moving, lest I get taken by the rain. Is it still rain over here? Hold on. Wouldn't a rain timer imply that we're still within the radius of 5 pebbles? Like, how far away are I suppose I won't know until later. There are supposed to be different unique iterators in this, from what I know. You can try waiting after we sleep. Well, I will do this. Honkshoe. It would be interesting to know what kind of timer we're operating off of in this. I suppose the sandstorm could just get worse. It's not... Whoa. Okay. It's not unheard of. Okay, I'm just gonna go. It is fucking windy. As a vaguely tall person, wind is a unique hazard. Hey, we've seen these background objects. We've seen these in the base game. Wind is a unique obstacle. Because especially when you're like me, I am not. Oh yeah, it is Pipe Yard. Like I'm a big guy, but also I'm like a square guy. Like my body kind of is wide. So if I'm walking forwards and wind is coming towards me, I catch wind like a sail. And I can occasionally be nearly blown over by it. It's really funny to me though. It's never been like an actual issue. I have enough balance. I have the ability to balance enough to not get knocked over by wind. Crazy, I know. But, like, I'll be walking, and then suddenly I'll just get hit with a gust of wind. And I won't even, like, words are hard. But I'll get hit by a gust of wind and nearly knocked off my feet. All right, let's do that. That didn't work out quite as well as I wanted it to. Let me up. Thank you. All right, now let me across. Ooh. Give me that. Bend out of the wind, please. Nope, more wind. Dang, it's just getting windier. There's a lot of symbols stuck in the ground. Not sure what those mean. Could they have something to do with the new karma symbols? I'll have to take a closer look when I see more of them. But some of them are like weirdly circular. So they may have something to do with the new karma symbols we get to deal with in the Watcher. That's a background object. Got it. All right. Damn, that is a short cycle. And it keeps going. It just keeps going. Okay, yeah, this one right here. This one kind of resembles what the symbols look like, almost, with like a circle at the end of a bar. Oh yeah? Well, no gradient. Is this safety? This is, area that I've already been. At some point. Get food from there and go left. Alright. What the hell is this, like, pulsating thing in the background? See? Oh, what? How? If I have been here, how did I miss this? That's so weird. That's such a weird, like, background effect. What is it? Yeah, it looks gross. Is that rot? Is that something separate entirely? Purposed organism, perhaps? You know what would be an interesting thing to see? Although I don't think it would coincide with the pre-existing lore of the game. But if we could see the cabinet beasts outside of the cabinets as either passive or hostile enemies, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of funny. Because you only ever see little snippets of what they look like. Okay. Do I have to? I do have to stand still. So I'm just gonna book it and hope that what cabinet, the things that are in the cages in Shaded Citadel. Okay, yeah. Doing slides is not helpful. Damn, it just keeps going. A6, W6. There's no more letters. Yep. That's the alphabet. The alphabet of the ancients. A6, W6, Y2, 5H. There's more pulsating gunk on the wall. And it does appear to be rot adjacent because it is, it's living next to the rot. That's the sound of the world ending. Yippee yahoo wahoo. Oh man, this stuff is everywhere. It's gross and don't like it. I could second that. This is somewhere I've been. I've been here before. I've been here before. I know this exact room. Where is it? Where was I? Where was this? Hold on. The water area that had the water rising and lowering. That's the exact same room. Was I correct? Am I traveling forwards and backwards through time? Because this is definitely the exact same room. Holy shit. That's really cool. For once, I see something in this game and I'm pogging. So, Tommy, this is a room that I ran into, that I denned when I first started, and it's in the Stinky Poo Poo Verdant Waterway thing area. It had those parasitic frogs and the raising and lowering water, and I remember that distinctly because I died so many times. So, like, this is that place, but again, and goopier. I really don't... Yeah, I mean the toilet area. I don't like how much... This is the exact same place. It is actually... Like, I remember this room very distinctly. And it had a little... like, a tiny bit of rot in it at the start. But not a lot. Wait. I'm dumb. This isn't the fucking toilet place. This is the other place. This is the place where you parkour across the gap. This is the place where you parkour across these gaps to get to the big giant rot nodule. I got here from warping without a karma plant, right? Did I get here before by doing the same thing? Because it's obviously progressed. It's like the rot has visibly progressed. You think so? So am I causing this? By warping without a karma plant, am I like fucking shit up? That I feel like the throne. That's not what it was called before. Maybe I just went to the same place in the future. Maybe. It wasn't called the throne before, was it? It was called the throne? Oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense. The giant rot nodule was up here. When I entered this area, it was called Outer Rim, right? It was called Outer Rim. And there is a giant tree, presumably. This looks a lot like a giant tree, and there are trees. There's no way this is Outer Expanse, is it? I'd have to take a look at what Outer Expanse looked like. Huh. I feel like this has implications to it. Oh, come on. I pressed down. I pressed the down button. But it didn't let me press down. Wayless ancient buildings. Well, maybe. I don't know. It definitely, like, bordered on a lot of buildings. Because you had to go through various silos to get to it. Okay, well, at least I know that I don't need to get this food. I don't like how much movement is in these large rot nodules in the background. Like, they're moving way too much for how detailed they are. Because the background is typically, as you would know, having played this game, the backgrounds are highly detailed and static most of the time. So it's really weird to see the backgrounds moving that much. Whoops. Yeah, that's a rip. It's fine. I'm not worrying about my karma right now. Come on, Tommy. Mean. Don't read chat when locked in. You're telling that to somebody with ADHD. Like, bad ADHD. Asking me not to look at the new thing that just popped up on the screen is... it's like asking a duck not to eat bread. I know it's bad for me, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Although I don't think ducks know that the bread is bad for them. Yeah, you know what? There may be holes in my analogy. You sent that message and my eyes immediately zooped over to it. like, I would need to close the chat in order to not get distracted by the new messages. But there's a lot of interesting implications as for all of this stuff. And I wanted to say it before, but I kind of forgot while I was trying to say it. I went into OG Rain World with pre-existing knowledge about the story and the rot and all that stuff. So I didn't get to necessarily feel the surprise associated with entering Five Pebbles and seeing it entirely covered in this gross blue rot that is nothing like anything you've seen. Yeah. Like the before the Watcher, it was the Saint playthrough that I had no idea about. But like seeing the rot in here, it definitely evokes a specific kind of feeling. Namely fear. And worry. Because the more I think about where this rot could be, the more I worry that the slug cats that we knew might not be with us. Oh, fucking... I wish you could stab your way out of those, because they're... yeah, jumped a bit too late. Oh, woe is me. I did a thing slightly out of order, and died for it. But hey, I'm the one who chose to play Rain World. So I can't complain too much about it. Gotta keep moving left and jump. Yeah. But yeah, no, getting to piece this together is very, very interesting. Throw something if needed. That would be a good idea. Like, I'm not sure. This is an interesting bridge. Okay, no, it couldn't... like, my mouse at the wall? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Except it's connected to my computer by a wire. that just put a cartoonishly fucking stupid image in my head, which was me throwing my mouse, like being like, ah, and like whipping my mouse across my room, and you just seeing the entirety of my computer tower going with it. Like a ball and chain. That's really stupid. Oh, okay. Something I've noticed is that this rot appears to be a lot weaker than the blue rot. It doesn't hold on to me as strong as the blue rot did. So it makes me curious. Also, something that we do know, it likes me. Yeah, it likes me a lot. It really wants to go in for a hug. But what we know about the purple rot is that it's new rot. Because it goes purple, then blue, and then degrades into the brown that the brother Longlegs have. Which means that this is new rot. It's not a different rot. It's just rot that was recently created. Yeah, you see the colorful message, and you're like, "Ooh, pretty! Yippee! Yippee!" Truly moth behavior, gotta say. Sick backflip. I keep on accidentally doing backflips when doing jumps, and it's just yippee! I keep on accidentally doing backflips, and I don't know how I do them. Because they're like split-second backflips. They're not regular backflips where you have to have a running start. Very weird. I don't understand it. Whee! Okay. Why don't we get the Yay-Sad in the Mud Redeems? Because I was lazy and I didn't. I could do it really easily, and I don't know why I haven't yet. Okay. Now we're not out of the fucking slaughterhouse or whatever. We're not out of the pot, out of the fire, out of the... I don't know. I don't remember what the saying is. Not even close. All right, I want to see... I have a vague frame of reference for, like, how large the previous giant, like, rot nodule was. And if I were to make guesses, which I've been doing a lot of, I would hazard a guess that if I head back up there... to move. To breathe free. I was gonna say that the rot nodule was the gonna be bigger. I just realized what the fucking golden glowing thing is. I just realized the fucking border that you said, you specifically, the entirety of chat said, like was for me to find out. It's the echoes. It's the rot and the echoes. Meaning that certain areas have rot, certain areas have echoes. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. And I'm getting spoken to by the rot? Debris 3. Who's speaking to me there? Okay, yeah, I've been here. I've seen that. Yeah, I'm gonna head up. Okay. That one didn't work. We try again. As long as I don't die, I'm not gonna throw a hissy fit. Because there are two major forces that we know of, I suppose. And I never thought about the rot necessarily as a major force. However, it is like it obviously holds power in certain regards. It's kind of a force of destruction. Ever again. Starving. Pressing, grinding, squeezing. I think this might be the rot talking to me. There's an air raid siren, vaguely in the distance. I don't know what voice to give the rot. But... yeah, no, the rot appears to be some sort of entropy, you know? And that's almost dipping into philosophy per se. But, you know, it's something that seeks to homogenize everything compared to I don't necessarily know. Anything to say at this one? No? Oh, against us. But now a self am another. Yeah, so it's... and I mean, rot, in our typical sense, is fungus. And fungus is hive mind, from what I know. Oh, the joy. The incomparable joy. Now, I'm not sure if that's correct. However, I know that a lot of mycelium is interconnected. That node is bigger. That is much bigger than it was. Significantly larger than it was. You were in a Rain World roleplay once. You're telling me you were shocked to see your interpretation became low-key canon with this. I don't know if that's like sly spoilers or if that is like confirming my hypothesis here. Obviously, in this circumstance, because the rot in the main game, the rot is kind of a minor thing. You have the animals, you have the iterators, then you have you. You're in the animals. And you're just exploring and stuff. The rot is messing with the iterators. I guess in this circumstance, in this timeline, perhaps the animals matter less, and it's more about the struggle between the iterators and the ancients and the rot. Because obviously the rot means something. The rot has something intelligence, obviously. It's... yeah, Pebbles got the rot when he fucked up. Yeah. I know about that. Which made it... I'm saying the animals matter less because they seem to be taking a back seat in this story. Then again, they never had a front... okay. I'm going to take a brief second. Nope. Yeah, there we go. The animals never were necessary to the story, you know? You had all the lizards and stuff, and they were yes, I am filling up your screen now. They never drove the story. It was always the iterators and ancients, and then the rot. And in the main games, it was mostly the ancients, with the rot being kind of a secondary thing. So I suppose what they're doing here is they're bringing the rot to what it actually is. They're giving it a notable purpose, per se, in driving the story. And at this point, it's got a conscience. And we know that the rot and the ancients/iterators are fighting against each other. They don't like each other. The rot wants to eat everything. The ancients want... I guess the ancients just kind of want to die. But I don't know. Why did it knock me out when talking to me? Hunter awe moment. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, telepathy does hurt, I'd imagine. Additionally, but I would posit, the iterators and ancients wanted everybody to die, basically. They wanted everything to reach a point of entropy, where everything was just dead. There was no more thinking. And from what I'm assuming here, the rot, the giant fungus that appears to be assimilating shit, wants everything to be a whole. One large, complete thing. So those two philosophies per se... I just realized my camera's like offset a little bit. Those two philosophies are naturally at odds. Wanting everything to be whole and wanting everything to be gone are naturally at odds. Entering Saint Karma 10? I don't know what that means. That was your reasoning too when playing through this spot? That it's kind of like a fight between the two iterators and rot, or note the karma symbols on the walls. Yeah, I saw when I first came through this area. I saw them. Now, I would presume that since the first thing opened before, when I went through this place originally, I have a feeling when I go all the way to the bottom here, the other door is going to be unlocked. So am I really against the rot? Am I actually fighting the rot in any capacity? I mean, obviously I am. To some extent I am fighting it. I don't want to be part of it. There'll be an epic boss fight between me and the rot. Awesome. Artificer style. It is eating me, but then again, as I said before, the rot, if I am correct, this is all hypotheses and assumptions. If the rot wants everything to be a hive mind, then it's doing the exact same thing that the ancients did. The ancients forced everybody to kill themselves effectively. And the iterators are pointing everything that can think towards that specific goal. And the rot may be acting in the same self-righteousness to its own desired end. That being everybody being in a in a hive mind. You love to watch my reasoning. It's probably goofy reasoning, and of course I don't have context that others have. But yeah. I'm intrigued. Where are we now? Bridgeworks again. And we've got a lizard right there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The undergrowth echo is an excellent example of how the ancients did effectively the same thing. If we have been given proof that the rot is sentient. The rot is in fact sentient. Why here again? I suppose this is just where it wants me to be. Shit. Hold on. We know the rot is sentient. We know that it has goals. We know that it has desires. And I would like to remind you guys that... Oh, my other... I'm a dummy. I would like to remind you guys that I did, like, the Watcher starts off with you... Want to go back to the rot yet? No, I'll keep exploring a little bit. But it was in love with pebbles. I don't know if that's quite the story. You spawn in. Your first interaction with the Watcher, with the world as the Watcher, is the rot. You are hanging out. You spawn in a room filled with the black goop and floating black flakes and the trees that we see primarily in the throne, in the outer ridge. You spawn there. So if I were to make a guess, the Watcher's natural allegiance may be towards the rot. Wasn't the spawn area normal the first time? I don't think so. I could go back and watch the VOD, but I don't remember. If you want to fact check me, feel free to. Also, it has the pre-rolls have gone back on, so we're gonna take another short break to fix it. I will see you guys in a few minutes. All right, I am back. Sorry for taking a little bit longer than usual. Just took a bit. I will be back. Hello. Yay. Me! Are you just bullying people in the chat? Come on, Tommy. You know better. You know better than to be mean. You're nice. You're the nice chatter. You're the one nice chatter in the chat. Nah. We've actually gotten a good amount of people who are nice, who are enjoyable to have in chat. That, for example, Hawo. DR, Hawo, Cheese. Although Cheese can sometimes be obnoxious, but for the most part, Cheese is an enjoyable person to have in the chat. I'm glad that you guys are around, by the way. I'm glad that you guys chose to be in the chat as opposed to, I don't know, productive. It makes the stream significantly more enjoyable when we've got people who are enjoyable. Crazy how that may sound. Streamer funny. Thank you. I say words and people laugh. Okay, let's grab these blueberries. You watch? Are you the watcher? Would you happen to have any allegiances with the rot? Quick question. Also, this definitely is the area where... Oh, wait. This is the same area that I did the, like... You're usually just a lurker. That's no problem. If you prefer to lurk. I'm glad that you chose to hang out in the chat, or at least on the stream, nonetheless. Go build blocks. Damn. Okay, so this area is definitely more red. I think I know why it's a little more red. Perhaps the reason why it's a little more red is the red glowing orb! Alright, well... I wonder... Yeah, so... I think I might be correct in... I mean, I've made a lot of guesses. I've guessed a lot of things. So it's kind of bound to happen that I get one thing right. Ooh. It's kind of bound to happen that I get at least one thing right. But I do in fact appear to be affecting the rest of the world. Why is the portal so high? I think it's on top of a... I think it's on top of a... like a platform. Yep. Okay. Alright. Wait, there's just... Wait, hold on. There's a thing on the ceiling. Why is there a thing on the ceiling? Where does that go? Can I get up there? Doesn't look like I could possibly get up there, but there is definitely a thing on the ceiling. You love one-ways? Yeah, they're great. Alright, well, let me gather up a little bit of karma while I have a karma plant. Oh, something else I was going to point out, except I think it may not be true. Yeah, I don't think it is true. But the Echo, both the Echo and the Rot have sent me to different areas. Like they have it, not in the sense that there's just like a portal in the Rot room and there's a portal where the Echo is and stuff like that. They very distinctly have means to get me to another place. The Rot's a little less ethereal, but it's still like it has a little bit of a dedicated area for it. What if Echo and Rot get along? Well, if we look at the Aether Ridge thing on the sleep map thing, perhaps they do. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know what is happening. I'm really just throwing out guesses and trying to piece them together, because it's much easier to piece together hypotheses when you've said them out loud than it is to like have a bunch of ideas in your head rolling around and picking out the best looking one, you know? Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's wait for this to happen. Echo, Rot, Echo, Rot, Rot. Is Rot here now? This doesn't have anything on it. I'm not sure exactly what they mean. The Badlands to Rot portal? I forget where I got from the I think I found the Echo in the bad... Oh, fuck. I looked away and I don't... Fuck you! Don't start reaching for me! Sorry, I got a little bit heated there. I think I found an Echo in the Badlands, which is why I got taken out of it. There might be a thing past the Echo. All right, I guess I'm going this way. I've already been this way. In fact, that leads directly back to where I have already been. Okay, that leads there. If I try going... Okay. Oh, let me avoid the death parkour. Might be hard to reach, though. I'll see if I can make my way back to the Badlands. Oh, hey. Another karma plant. I'll grab this one. Actually, you know what? Who cares about dying over and over again? We don't do that here. We just skip around. Let's see where this plops us down. Oh, this place. Thank you for also depositing a cyan. Cold storage. Oh, okay. Yep, the freezer aisle. Let me just munch on that for a second. And... okay. Here, let me just quickly do this. Okay, yeah, no, that is... I am correct. That is still unreachable from there. Alright. Gonna go in here and just hang out for a second. I know I don't have the karma for it. Is there areas that I haven't explored here? There are. There's that awful jump that I have to do to get over there. And that also connects up there. Mm-hmm. You know what? I suppose that we revisit this another time. Shit. Okay, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I suppose that we reach it another time. There we go. Oh, okay, I gotta just be in another room. I wonder if I can do it from here. This remains a place of rest. Interesting. So that's like you're just not allowed to do it in there. That's probably like a gameplay thing more than it is anything else. However, it is cool nonetheless to see that there's extra stuff. Now, I can use this to do this. Get up like that. It's kind of hard to reach the buttons. Oh, come on. Especially when the entirety of my screen is obfuscated by this giant orb. Okay, let me up. All right. Okay. Wow. Have I been here? No, this is new. Hey, there we go. Now that's called using a brain hole. Let's see what there is for me to explore here. Did you see when I went up like that? Slugcat just started fucking waving the rock around. What was that? Why you do that? Oh, come on. Okay, I'll just do this the normal way. There we go. Fuck, come on. Stand upright. Ugh, I'm dying. Stand upright. This is gonna kill me. I'm gonna die on the spot because of this. I'm gonna fucking die. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we can go like so. That. Perfect. Let's see. Where does this bring me? To a new portal. Interesting. Now I have a feeling this is a portal that. Oh wait, no. This is like an actual portal. Now let me bring this with me. Can I see that portion of the screen? Okay, it's up there. How do I get up there? The whole thing blocking my way. Might be unreachable. It looks kind of like it. But it looks like this isn't a death pit. Yeah, it's got a very visible bottom. Right? Right? So remember when I was talking about consistency? Perhaps do away with that for a second, if you will. And instead focus on making your game make fucking sense. Why would that kill me? The bottom was visible directly in front of my face. Okay. This fucking place indeed. Hi there, buddy. Oh. Stab me! Stab me! Stab me! Stab me! Stab me! Stab me! Made the same experience while you watched him die? Or made the same mistake? You mean? Also, you continuously seem to be pinging them. Okay. Fuck you. A very cruel pole plant. You're definitely portraying a specific kind of malice. Like you definitely not the kind of malice I would expect from somebody who met another person online. Or who knows a person specifically online. Can I get up there? Well, not like that anymore. Let you at everyone next time? Oh, God. Oh, wait, I can just go down like that. Okay, that works. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to! I didn't mean it. Public Discord server? We do have a public Discord server. And I think that's what she's talking about. Alright, let me just move on past. I said, let me move on past. Yep. Oh, hey! I didn't even hear you before. Well. It has been many. Numerous cycles. And yet here you are. You follow again. It is not normal. This guy speaks how I speak. I am very likable, though. I stored a pearl. I forgot that I stored a pearl. This Echo speaks how I speak. He speaks how I speak when I'm just like hanging around friends. I'll be like, I like this guy. He is very likable. I just had maybe a realization. Does this game have multiple endings? Because yes. I know what those endings are, probably. There's probably an ending where you go and find all the echoes. And then there's probably an ending where you go and you do the portals a lot without karma flowers, and you destroy the world. That, I posit, are the endings. Now, don't tell me if I'm correct, of course. But I am saying those because I have a sneaking suspicion that those are the endings. And going off of that, where am I? Going off of that, I'm going to try to find all the echoes. Small streamer. Yeah, I'm back to normal size. Also, because if I go for the echoes this time around, then the rot one would be pretty easy. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Oh, I'm in Badlands, aren't I? Those two emotes are also big and small, respectively. True. Torrid Desert. Okay, maybe I haven't seen this place. Hey! Hey! Hey, you! Fuck you! Oh, God! Oh, that's their shells that's drilling. It's just got a shell that's... Ooh. It's got a drill for a shell. Another purposed organism. You know, I kind of suspected that... Oh, I killed it, probably. Or I pissed it off enough that it's just chilling in its shell right now. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, me after I get stabbed and I see the perpetrator running away. But that these guys are definite, and that's why their shells are pointed down like that. These guys definitely were like drills that the ancients used to gather materials and whatnot. I like this synth pad. Okay, and it's gone, you know? It just kind of left. I liked that. That was a very simple track that was enjoyable. Now, I have been here once before, right? Maybe not. It's a load of fellas. Oh, damn. Dropwood going on the offensive. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. White just doesn't give a shit? Yeah. Seems a little lethargic. There seems to be some kind of scuffle happening there. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream soon. I think we've probably... Let me check. Yeah, it's been past 3 hours. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, but I am definitely starting to get a headache. So, you're watching me? Welcome, Xander. Welcome to the Rain World stream. I have everything figured out. I know it all. But Watermelon! Oh yeah, I've got a headache. Or I'm starting to get a headache. So I'm going to soon probably need to take a nice long break. Ah, the goop room. And a portal. I kind of wanted to explore this area a little bit longer. Yep, everybody's... I love the idea of this, like... this, like, greeting circle that's happening here. Like, Xander walks into the room. Oh, hello there, Hawo. Hey there, Xander. Hello, Tom and Jan. Hey, what's up? Hey, what is it? Yeah, I figured out that if you hold down the button long enough, you actually jump further. And it kind of is a bit crazy. I'm no longer allowing blue lizards to live. I'm no longer allowing blue lizards to live. They're not friends. They're assholes. They constantly strive to hurt me. They suck. Like with float? Yeah. I figured out how to do the, the float backflip thing. It let me get, like, some serious distance. I think I found 3 echoes with it. They were all just, like, stacked on top of each other. 3 echoes in a trench coat. Just saying words. I'm just making noises. Alright, we go invisible for this one. What about Rot in the trench coat? I don't think Rot could fit in the trench coat. Last we saw the Rot, it was not faring too well. Well, I mean, actually, it was doing great for itself, but I don't think you could fit that in a trench coat. All right. Let's go up and around. I know where the food is. I'll go pick up the karma plant that I missed. Okay. he sat there for so long. Okay. No. Oh, fucking. Come on. I learned that works fairly well, though. You just go invisible and then jump past them, and they'll let go of you. They won't let go of you when you go invisible, though. I suppose they know better than that. Hey, Blue Lizard, can you not be exactly there? Could you not be sitting exactly where I need to go? Oh, okay. Never mind. You can stay there. Wait. This is a different area. You are sitting in the place I need to be. Whoa! You just showing off your hops? What was that? Oh, you got lucky there. Check on the map if the blue is alive. Would it show if the blue is alive? Oh, okay. Good to know. Oh, hold on. I can grab that? Normally dead tree creatures show as tilted icons. Oh. I've learned I can grab the watermelon. This is useful information for later. Oh, I guess. Oh, you son of a bitch! You piece of shit dropwig! I am going to stab you a lot. I am gonna stab you! Stabby, stabby! You think you're smart? You think you're cool? You think you're intelligent? Nuh-uh! I'm gonna stab the shit out of yous! Just you watch! Just you wait! Can I help you make a song? I could. If you legitimately wanted to make a song and this wasn't like a meme, I could absolutely give you a hand in making a song. In fact, I could point you towards resources, free resources you could use to just start right now. I'm making those threats without a spear. I know, I'm gonna go looking for a spear. But yeah, no, if you're looking to make music, then I could definitely give you pointers. Oh. Okay, I suppose this is just a spearless area. Not a spear in sight. Okay, wait, no, there actually are just no spears. Scavs stole all the spears? I guess they did. Damn. Alright, well I have another solution to the issue. It's a little bit more risky. A little more worrisome. Probably maybe a little harder to pull off. Going invisible fucks up a lot of stuff. It's got so many pretty colors happening with it. Okay, we go up here. I suppose the Dropwig did in fact get to camp. Actually jump scared. That scared the shit out of me. Cool, Xander. You know, I bet that could be a real hit someday. Oh, hey, the Dropwig just fucked off, I guess. Okay, I'm going to scan the ceiling for any Dropwigs. There do not appear to be any. Right. Now we do this. Okay. We jump off and then redo it. That was the wrong pipe. Look at me, big smart. Why did that happen? Why, when I press to the side, instead of, like, leaning to the side, like they normally... You know what? I know why. Because it's fucking Rain World. I should know this. Who's small smart? I don't know. Biz. He's pretty small. He's like 4'2". Alright. Makes you miss drunk driving too much. Well, get back into it, you know? Nothing like a hobby. No, that's fucked up. Okay. Into the hole. Hey, a spacious one. That's nice. You'd rent this shelter? Somebody would rent this out. Somebody would definitely give you or ask you for money in order to live in that. Being a drunk driver is fine as long as you aren't a drunk crasher. Makes sense. Okay, I think I am over the course of this stream, I think I've been just like slowly slotting together puzzle pieces. And don't tell me if I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure that the borders around the different areas indicate whether or not I got to them through echoes or through the rot, or just through neither of them. Don't tell me if I'm correct. You really want to learn how to make music? You'd make so many songs. Well, here, in the case that that is a genuine desire of yours, and you're not just being Xander, I know, crazy. I can suggest there is a... Why red? Why we going red here? There is a free online composing software called Soundtrap that you could use. And it is pretty good for beginner music making. It's how I started making music. Alright, where are we going here? There's a dropwig that's gonna drop from the sky, I think. The surface. You just really love music. Well, I suppose you're allowed to do that. Additionally, weird thing, there's also a lot of goop around. I'm not sure why the goop is around. It's kind of weird that there's so much of it. All right. I'm realizing that I need to have my other hand on my keyboard now because of the float that I get to use. It makes it significantly easier than trying to finagle it with my 5 fingers. Okay, I just reminded myself of a rant that I kind of want to make. So everybody knows the whole debate about whether or not the thumb is a finger, right? And how, like, oh, it's because it's got 2 knuckles. It doesn't have 3 knuckles, thus it isn't a finger. Do you know what that means? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, no, that's the reasoning behind some people saying that the thumb... It means that the thumb is a toe. If your reasoning behind thinking a thumb is not a finger is because it has 2 knuckles instead of 3, you're saying that thumbs are toes. Fucking toe hands out here! Fucking Toho! Anyhow, short rant over. I like how occasionally the lizards will look at the floating spears and rocks when you're running around invisible, and I could only imagine them being insanely confused that an inanimate piece of rebar is running around. Fallen tramway. Oh man. The third knuckle is at my wrist. That is true. In actuality, with this is a finger. Where? Okay, hold on. So you got knuckle 1, knuckle 2, and then knuckle 3 is down here. Hence why you can move your thumb like that. There's a floating spear bug in vanilla sometimes. My brain did a thing there for a second, knowing that this is Rain World. And you said floating spear bug, and I was like, ah, yes, new animal unlocked. New creature has appeared. we have discovered the floating spear bug. Of course. Also, thanks Ben for the anatomy information. Didn't realize you were watching. Firebugs drop spears? That is true. You want me to help you make music that creates feelings that are not and never will be there. Sorry to say, but that's something you're gonna have to focus on doing yourself. Because I have no idea what the fuck you mean. Like a song will be intended for losing your liver and you use it to blow off steam about losing your lotion. Yeah, Xander? Well, I'm sorry, but I can't quite grasp the emotions associated with losing your liver. You would have to be the one putting those emotions into music. I could not do that for you. Oh, okay, a den. That's good. Also, is this the same goop that that burns me to death normally? It's just frozen over, or is that just water? Because that could just be water, and I might just be saying words. It looks like ice, yes. But it could be acid milk thing. Acid milk substance. Is this scavengers? Nope, it's just a singular thing. Wish it was actually slippery. I'm glad that they didn't add ice mechanics to Rain World. Gotta say, the controls are slippery enough. Oh, this appears to be slippery. Fuck. Hell yeah. I don't know why that happened, but that was funny. Hold on. Okay, this is slippery. It really puts into perspective how hard the Slugcats throw things. They can stick spears into concrete walls, and throwing a spear against a slippery like ice bank launches it into the sky. It's very funny to me. Alright, it would appear as though I still get cold when I am invisible. Oh, food. Good. Not enough food, but it's food nonetheless. Okay, just slide. Yep, go in there. If I stand next to this, will I get warmer? Yeah, okay. I think I discovered this maybe 5 minutes ago, and my brain just shunted the idea. Don't defocus, camera. You focus on me. Look at me. Look at me. I can't look at the camera while also looking whether or not it's in focus. Look at me. Come on. There we go. Perfect. ADHD camera. It saw a cool bug in the background. Oh, I should be tabbed in. Oh man, I completely got lost. But it Romanizes this constant disparity so much, it becomes normal to treat yourself like shit. Xander, I think you are like feeling things in my music that I have no control over. Now, if we were to go into philosophy and psychology, then I would suggest that perhaps those feelings are primarily coming from you and not from the music. You are just associating those feelings with the music because of how you feel at the time. And they vaguely correspond with that. That's how it tends to work in video games as well. Music that could be ambiguous becomes generally becomes specified, understood as a specific thing. Oh god, it's Laser Lizard. Oh god. I don't want to fuck around with that guy. I'm gonna go invisible. But like in video games, for example, excellent paragraph to describe that. You're only allowed to listen to non-instrumental music once a week. I'm just way too vibe sensitive. That is fair. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of pulling philosophy and ideas out of gibberish, but I mean, that's the Xander classic. So, what else can I do? Okay, jump on that. Okay, you're. Ooh. Okay, we can go down and around. Although I don't think I. Doesn't matter. But when it comes to like instrumental music, this place sucks. A lot of places suck. Can't keep up with all the new music. All right. But what was I saying? Fuck you, Blue Lizard. You can go eat shit and die. Oh, I should grab some of this food while I can. Oh, you're still after me, huh? You've just decided to be aggressive. Asshole. Is he still down there? I can't see him. Oh, okay, he's down there, over to the right. Oh, but he's trucking along. Oh, come on, please, spare me. There we go. We're good. I keep on trying to give an example, but I get distracted. I imagine that the vast majority of Rainworld's music, like, the vast majority of Rainworld's threat music would not be threatening unless we had the gameplay to go along with it. Which is an important aspect of instrumental music. Context means a lot when it comes down to it. Ooh, okay. You've never seen the Laser Lizard before? Honestly, I did not even think about the possibility of befriending the Laser Lizard. I might attempt. Alright, I think for the sake of avoiding dying, and by that I mean like my brain exploding out of my head, Not a typical thing that happens, but I currently have a headache. I'm just saying words. I will be ending the stream soon. That's all I wanted to say. Xander, are you high? Nope, that's just Xander. These are the things that Xander says in the in the chat. In fact, I think the very suggestion of Xander being high might offend them in their morals. Alright, let's get moving. I wonder if I do that. Okay, it didn't go any further than normal. Right. Oh wait, yeah. Here. Okay. We are almost there. I've got 2 food pips right now. Please spare me. Oh yeah, I forgot that it also causes a blizzard. That I can't just like... What? What? Why'd he do that? And then the... Get him, pink lizard! Get him! Oh, that was me. Was I alive? No, I was not alive. Because of the blizzard? Yeah, if you look around him, he's got stuff moving, and you got an excellent example of that blizzard pushing me away as he tried to bite me. All right. Thank you, everybody who decided to drop by and watch. It is seriously much appreciated. I might not be doing Watcher tomorrow. I might be doing another game. FTL, Binding of Isaac, and Don't Starve Together are all games that I want to play, and I don't necessarily want to just be playing Watcher constantly. So, yeah. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys tomorrow if you wish to join. Thank you for joining in, Lost on Twitch. I'm glad that you joined in, despite you lurking. Nice to have more people. All right. Bye-bye.